Alrighty, it is January 2nd. It feels like I just did a video because I did. But I've already started getting some stuff in. I made several purchases in the last couple days. And then also, I heard just now, to the bane of my existence, that Amazon is going to do that 3 for 33 4K deal again. Now, it's just Warner Brother and Universal. So if it's a lot of the same titles, I'm probably not going to get a whole lot. But if it's some new titles, there's a chance I might be buying some of those in that sale. But anyways, that has nothing to do with what I got right now. I went to Game Exchange today when I was out door dashing and stuff and picked up a couple really cool things. I also ordered some DVD to Blu-ray upgrades off of Amazon, and then I also have one cool thing that I'm gonna save as a surprise for the end. So first, let's go through the Game Exchange stuff. First up, I got Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. This was the one Jumanji movie that I still had on Blu-ray, and they had this copy here. Also at Game Exchange, it was buy two get one, or buy three get the third free. I don't know how you want to say it, but buy two get one free. So this was actually my free movie, so I got this for free. And yeah, a 4K copy of Jumanji: Welcome to Jungle, and now all of my Jumanji movies are in 4K. I'll save that because that's a game. This I also picked up at Game Exchange. I did not own this at all. Nightmare Alley. I watched it once. I remember enjoying it, so I thought for $12.99 that was a cool get. This one I was kind of waiting. This has been sitting at my Game Exchange, my local Game Exchange, for probably, I don't know. It says right there they repriced it on December 9th. This has been there for over a year. And it was $20, $20, and then it finally dropped to $12.99. And I was like, you know what? It's the Steelbook. It's Meg 2. I didn't love Meg 2, but you know, the completionist in me, I had to have it. I did really like Meg 1. So now I have them both, $12.99, and it helped me get to that 3 movie threshold to get Jumanji for free. And then I did pick up a game. So I did do what I said I was going to do. I went through and kind of cleaned out my PS2 collection and got rid of some of the clutter, some of the shovelware out of there. And so now I have room to get games that I want. I've ordered one game that hasn't come in yet. And then I found this game today, which was the only Budokai I did not have. And it's a Black Label copy. It's CIB, and I got it for $24.99. So a steal. This is a lot of people's favorite Budokai, and now I have them all. And let's see. This is one of those DVD to Blu-ray upgrades into the blue from Amazon. This was about $8, and I have not seen this movie in a while. I remember liking this movie, and I am glad to have another Paul Walker movie in my collection since he has passed. And look at freaking Jessica Alba. Whew. Whew. I'm thinking that's going to be in the backlog. That might be a tonight kind of watch. And then another Blu-ray to DVD upgrade was Hot Rod. I love this movie, and this was originally going to be an Adam Sandler movie, and they ended up, I don't remember why Adam Sandler, I think, signed that deal with Netflix or something, and so Andy Samberg ended up starring in it, and it's a great, great movie. And I had it on DVD, so now I have it on Blu-ray, which is awesome. This is a cool pickup. I did not own Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Everybody keeps telling me, oh, this is the Odyssey. This is the story of the Odyssey just in whatever 1930s or whatever year this is. I've seen this movie. It has been a long, long time. Probably 20 years, probably since it originally came out. I don't even remember when this movie came out, but I wanted to rewatch it before Odyssey. I'm putting this in my summer watch list. I haven't seen it in forever. I do really remember really enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to rewatching that this summer. And then finally, my big cool find. So I was redoing my shelf or something, or maybe it was when I do it in a collection. I was like, oh yeah, I still don't have Gladiator 2. I have Gladiator 1, and I just got Braveheart and The Patriot in 4K. And so I was like, oh, I'd like to have Gladiator in 4K. Well, the Gladiator 4K was over $20. Gladiator 2, even though I didn't really want that one in 4K, but I was like, you know me, I gotta have them both, was also over $20. I don't think it ever dropped under 20. And then I found this sweet set. This is the 4K Gladiator 2-movie collection. I'm going to pull them out here in a second. Steelbooks, both movies, and it was on sale on Amazon for $40. So basically $20 for each movie, which I thought was a good deal. Let me slide these out of here so I can show off the Steelbooks, hopefully without breaking them. So I had my old Steelbook, but I kind of like the Steelbook better. It is a shinier one. There's the original, plus comes with the digital codes, which is sweet. I think this was a steal. One of the greatest movies ever, the original Gladiator. And then I watched it the once in theaters. I enjoyed this movie. I am looking forward to watching it again at some point in time. I don't like how it just says strength and honor in the back, but kind of get it. I remember Denzel was like having the time of his life in this movie. I thought he was really good in it. I don't know. It's definitely nowhere near as good as the first film, but for $40 to own them both, and I already have my Maximus Funko Pop, so that's going to go right where my old Gladiator Steelbook went, and I thought that was a pretty cool get. I've got some more stuff coming in, so we will pick this up later. Alrighty, it is Friday, January 9th. Feels later than that. I did get a few things, and I'm wanting to kind of move some stuff around in my collection, so I was going to go ahead and film these real quick. Amazon is doing the basically $11 4K sale again. What is 3 for $33 deal, and I got 9 new titles. 6 of them have come in. The other 3 say they may not actually be here till February, so that's why I was going to go ahead and do these. If they come in before February, I'll tack them on the end here. But I think this is about all I'm getting for the month of January. But you never know. There's still several weeks to go. And then I bought some movies from Please Rewind off of eBay. 3 4Ks from there, and then I picked up a couple random games. So let's go through this stuff, and let's start with the games. First up, I did pick up another Switch game. I got Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2. The main reason I got this, and it's probably pretty obvious, is Super Mario Galaxy is coming out in theaters in April or May. And I have never played these games. And while the first Super Mario movie, I got most of the inside references and things, I was like, I don't want to be lost going and seeing this new one. And then also I have been wanting to play a platformer, and so I thought, you know what, let's do this instead of playing like Mario Odyssey, which is supposedly like the best one. I was like, I want to play a 3D platformer that I've never played before, and this was like the perfect bundle to be released. And I actually got this pretty good deal. It was around $50 at Walmart, which I think was like $10 under what it is most other places. So ready to check this out. I'm actually playing Hogwarts Legacy right now, but when I get done with Hogwarts Legacy, I'm going to switch to that. That is going to be game number 2 for 2026. The only other game I got, let me get this down here, is, like I said, or I think it was earlier in this video, I slimmed down my PS2 collection, and now I am actively looking for PS2 titles that I want to get to complete my collection, basically. I got rid of some of the slop, and now I can get games like Bloody Roar 3. I'd been wanting to get the Bloody Roar games. They're so hard to find. I found this one on eBay for around $40, I think, which is about what it's worth. I remember playing this game. I remember playing all the Bloody Roars, but this one in particular has a lot of memories for me, so I really wanted to get it, and I am happy to get it. It is just a kind of fighting game. It's kind of niche, is that you can transform into beasts. So each character has like a different beast, like this chick is a bat. You get your lion, different things. So that's kind of their thing. They quit making these games a long time ago. Bloody Roar 4 was the last game, and it was on PS2 as well. So I need to get that one, and then Bloody Roar 1 and 2 are on PS1. So around $40 to get it added. Pretty cool. And that is it for games. Let's get into some of these 3 for 33 titles. I'll start off with the most hilarious one because it was either earlier this video or the last collection update. I picked this title up on regular Blu-ray. I think it was from McKay's, and said, well, you know, I haven't seen the 4K anywhere, and I wanted to get the movie, but I really did want it in 4K. Well, then, of course, on the 3 for 33 sale, it came up. So for $11, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it the way I wanted to get it, which was the 4K. Came with the slip. All the Universal titles came with the slip, which is awesome. Also, like that Universal, and it's dual packed and includes the Blu-ray. Good job, Universal. And this movie is awesome, and I had been wanting it and wanting to watch it again, so a cool get. This was another Universal pickup, drop, $11. Came with the slip, came with the dual pack. I enjoyed this movie. And I did think, if I remember correctly in my initial review, that it got a little over top towards the end. But it was pretty cool. A cool little catchy premise, using airdrop as kind of the crux of the whole situation. So, but I enjoyed it enough to get it for $11 to watch it again. This was more the completionist in me, because honestly, I didn't love Nobody 2. I loved the first one. This one, I was kind of like, but I thought, I'm probably not going to find it with the slip for $11 anytime soon. So go ahead and complete the collection. When am I going to rewatch this movie again? I don't know. Probably when they announce Nobody 3. And I couldn't believe it's certified fresh. I was like, really? Nobody 2 is certified fresh? Because this one, speaking of getting insane and dumb towards the end, this one gets really dumb towards the end. But who knows? That was mainly completionist me wanting that one. Now we're to the Warner Brothers $11 movies. Sinners, as soon as I saw that this was on there, I was like, yes, because I did not pick this up around Black Friday time. This is, one of a lot of people's favorite movie of the year last year. I think it's a little overrated. Like, it was good, but I didn't think it was, great. It didn't blow me away. But I did enjoy it, and this is a perfect kind of movie that you're going to want in 4K. So, cool get for $11. And the only thing I wish it came with the slip, and it didn't, which was a little disappointing. And Warner Brothers does not dual pack. Cheapskates. Another pickup that I held out on because it didn't really go on sale this around Christmas time. And I was like, ooh, maybe I didn't realize they were going to throw this on the $11 sale, but I'm so glad that I didn't pick it up because it was pretty expensive. And it came with the slip at least, and was one of my favorite movies last year. So really looking forward to seeing what Zach Cregers does with Resident Evil. And while horror is not my cup of tea, there are so many cool things done in this movie and in Barbarians that I'm just like, this dude is genius. So definitely looking forward to watching that, showing that to someone. My daughter still has not seen this, and she loves horror movies. So I'm looking forward to getting her to watch that movie. And then finally, for the 6 that I've gotten so far, picked up Final Destination Bloodlines, which is a blind buy. I have I think it's 5-film Final Destination collection. I know for a fact I've seen the first 3. I don't think I've seen the other 2. And I was going to watch them before this came out and then never got around to it. I've heard this is good, so that's why I blind bought it. I want to watch all the Final Destination movies, and so I enjoy, especially those first couple of movies. So I'm looking forward. I heard this was really good, so I think it is a safe blind buy. And eventually, I'm going to sit down and watch all the Final Destination movies, including this movie. And since this movie was such a big hit, I guarantee you we're getting another one soon. So I have plenty of time now to watch them all before the inevitable, 7th movie, I guess, because I think that was the 6th one. All right, now there's this seller, I think it's Please Rewind on eBay. I have occasionally bought from them before. They were running a deal, it was 20% off if you bought 3. I remember that these 3 titles were around $50, so I don't know what that is. I don't know, divide that up. It's under It's like around $15 a piece, I think. What is that? Maybe $16. I don't know. But what's cool about this is these were titles I was looking for. So one of the first ones I was looking for that had a hard time finding, I think I mentioned it in my full collection video, was Toy Story 3 on 4K. As a matter of fact, I was starting to think that this didn't even exist. Like, I knew there was a steelbook, like that had that where they did all those Pixar movies with the weird steelbook, and I thought, oh, is that the only way you can get Toy Story 3 on 4K? But then I found this, and so I bought it. And I'm excited to have all the Toy Stories in 4K because I am rewatching these in order before Toy Story 5. And then, of course, it didn't come with a slip. I don't think any of these did that I got from Please Rewind. Probably doesn't even have a slip. So I stuck my old slip over the top of it. And excited to finally have that in the collection. Another one that I can't believe I didn't even own this movie, which is pretty crazy because this movie's hilarious. It's Step Brothers. Now, once again, this is another one of those movies. It's like, do you need Step Brothers in 4K? I mean, it's just a Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly comedy. Not necessarily, but this was when I was trying to get to the 3 titles. I was like, first I was thinking, oh, I'll upgrade my Blu-ray copy, but I didn't have a Blu-ray copy of this movie, so it's kind of cool. I just went straight to 4K. And yeah, this movie's hilarious. I used to say that I felt like this was overrated, but I keep seeing the clips and I want to watch this movie and then watch all the special features because I have a feeling the special features and stuff are really cool. It even has an extended version with the film, which I don't think I've seen. It's got deleted scenes. It's got gag reels. It's got all kinds of crazy stuff in there. So that's a cool thing. I put this in my backlog because I want to rewatch it and watch all those special features. And then finally, probably the biggest get of this haul from Please Rewind, to complete my Star Wars 4K collection, I guess of the Skywalker Saga movies anyways. The Phantom Menace. This was another one that I found all the other Star Wars movies in the wild. I never saw Phantom Menace. I was like, where is Phantom Menace at? And then this was in that Please Rewind buy 3 for $50 or whatever. So I was like, okay, this will do it. Now I can trade in my old, what used to be the Complete Saga, which was not anymore. I'm going to trade this in. I think McKay's pretty good for this because I've seen it at McKay's for like $40, $50. So I'm going to trade that in. I've watched them many times. It got a lot of use. So now I have all of the Skywalker Saga, so all 9 movies. Then I have Solo and Rogue One also in 4K. And then I have all the TV shows that I have in 4K. So I'm feeling pretty good about my Star Wars collection. And at some point in time, I've heard that some of these, especially like this Phantom Menace, the 4K is not very good. But what's great about these is they come with the Blu-ray too, and pretty much all the same stuff. That was another thing I was looking at. Like they have the special features disc in here. This is actually 3 discs in here. And that's what I'm pretty sure is part of that set that I'm going to sell. So I think I'm not losing anything. I'm just gaining a 4K copy of the movie. And it's cool to say that I have all the Star Wars movies in 4K now. So that is it for now. Until next time. Alrighty, it is technically February 1st, but all this stuff I'm getting ready to go through was stuff I got in January. But I needed to get it all filmed so that I could work on the video tomorrow. I've got 6, 7 things here. Nothing too crazy. First up, I did finally I pre-ordered this like way back in the summer. Finally came in. Astrobot Funko Pop. I love the Astrobot game. To me, he is the PS5 mascot, and really cool. I'm going to be doing some cool stuff with my PlayStation collection and move in this summer, so I wanted to have another PlayStation Pop to put up there when I finally do get going on that. And then I've got one game here, No Man's Sky. I think I had a $10 gift certificate for Best Buy, and I went through all their games and was like, oh, I don't own this game. This is a physical copy of a game that's been out a long time, but it's got all the updates and everything with it. And I have not played this game since it originally came out back in the day. So I might have to pop it in and give it a try again. I remember like it's very like exploration heavy, so you do a lot of exploring, and honestly I can't really remember what else you do besides just exploring, but I'm sure there's stuff you do in it. All right, let's get into some movies. First up, I picked this up on Macari. This is another one of those took me 2 tries but finally got it. The first one I got was this awful opened garbagey broken movie. I was like, come on, it's like not even the right region. But then I got my money back on that and reordered it from a different place, and he actually sent it sealed with the slip. This is out of the Kingsman movies. This was the only one I didn't have on 4K, so now I have them all on 4K, and I did really enjoy this film. I recommend it. I like the first one, and I really like this one. The second one is very meh, but I have them all. A couple more movies from the 3 for $33 sale that came in. I still don't have one of them. It's supposed to be here in February, but War Dogs is one of them. 4K, no slip, but this is a Blu-ray upgrade. Really enjoyed this movie. Miles Teller, Jonah Hill, they're pretty funny in it. This also has Ana de Armas, which I think is Miles Teller's love interest in the film. And I remember Jonah Hill has a ridiculous like laugh in that movie. But it's been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember really enjoying it. It's another Blu-ray to 4K upgrade. We're actually getting a sequel to this come like November, December this year. So once again, this was another of the 3 for $33 pickups that I went ahead and grabbed because it was like, oh, $11 to upgrade to 4K. I really enjoyed this movie. It's like a mix between like a Die Hard and a Home Alone style, just nonsense going on in this movie. David Harbour's great in it, and I can't wait to rewatch this the month the new one comes out. And then I picked this movie up at a Goodwill for like $1.50. I'd never heard of it. And that was kind of weird because, you know, I love Harrison Ford. I started reading the back of it. I may have seen this, but I just don't remember it. I think it has a really low Rotten Tomatoes score, but it's got Harrison Ford as Paul Bettany. It's early 2000s, and it's like early 2000s tech stuff too. Like if you read the synopsis there, it's talking about how he's a IT guy, and then his family gets held hostage or something makes him like hack into the system and get $100 million. I don't know. Seemed like my kind of movie. I'm going to give it a go. I have this in my watch list for this month, actually, for February. So we'll see. We'll see how that holds up. And then finally, I guess, this is it. I pre-ordered this movie. This is a Kino Lorber 4K copy of Dante's Peak. This movie has been supposed to go on sale for like a year now. I actually did not own this movie at all. I do remember really enjoying it. It's like a mid-90s volcano movie that I think I liked better than Volcano, but I also don't have that one either, so we'll see. But I'm a sucker for a disaster film. I wanted to rewatch it. I thought getting the 4K would be cool. It's got Linda Hamilton and Pierce Brosnan in it, and also in my watch list for February. So I will be watching this. I will be watching Firewall, and then a bunch more Marvel movies. That is it for the month of January, though. We'll see. I don't anticipate getting a whole lot in February, so it'll probably be a much shorter one. And we'll see next time. Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.